What is good, group number one? For those of y'all who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what is the gossip on you right now? What is the current gossip on group number one? So this is for group number one, spirit team. What is the current gossip on them right now? Okay, yeah, period. All right, so y'all got the Emperor, Four of Swords, Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. And then here at the bottom of the deck, you got the Strength card. So what I'm picking up already is that people are saying that group number one is not taking shit no more. Ooh, and then you got the King of Swords underneath that. So yeah. Um, then underneath that, the Seven of Swords. Yeah. So people have been noticing how it kind of seems like you have been taking your power back, group number one. It feels that, or it seems that people are noticing how you seem to be kind of coming out of hermit mode and you're showing more of your power, showing more of um, literally your strength here. And it got people talking. You may have been like a former people pleaser or just somebody who may not have always, maybe not always spoke up for yourself or stood up for yourself sometimes. And it's not that, you let people walk all over you or anything. I feel like it's more of a, you just didn't entertain bullshit in the past. But I'm hearing, I got time. I'm hearing y'all group number one. You're telling people I have time now. I'm not afraid to go tit for tat with you now. And I feel like a lot of people aren't really expecting that from you. Um, yeah, so that's definitely something big or a big shift that people are noticing about you right now. Um, yeah, it just feels like you are in a more laxed and almost playful type of energy with this Page of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're coming into your own. It's like you're manifesting a life of more ease, a life of flow and more balance. Um, and it's like you, even if it's not tangible for you right now, you are acting like it. So people are noticing that you're acting different. Some people may take that as something really, really good for you, and others may take it as negative or you being fake or whatnot. But regardless of that, you are stepping into your manifestation, this new lifestyle that you're manifesting before it even truly manifests for you. And again, people are noticing that. I definitely see a shift in lifestyle for you on the horizon. Things are definitely changing for you as far as like your maybe your home life, um, maybe some things for you materially, um, maybe even your finances could be changing and shifting. But again, I definitely feel like people are noticing like you're acting more like it. You're treating yourself like royalty. You are um, again you're stepping into your manifestation before it even truly becomes tangible for you. And again, a lot of people are noticing that about you. Yeah, you're definitely stepping into your own, stepping into your power. People are noticing too that you are you you may be moving in silence right now. I feel like with this Emperor and this Four of Swords, you're doing a lot of planning and a lot of, creating structure in your life behind the scenes. And people are seeing like the fruits of it. They're seeing the outcome of that inner work that you've been putting in, but they aren't really seeing the work that you are putting in. And you got people curious with this Page of Cups energy, that a lot of people are curious at what moves you're making, how you're doing it. Like you got people who want the playbook, group number one. Um, yeah, people want the playbook of how you're making these changes, while you're making these changes. Um, what things you're putting into place. They're noticing a lot, you becoming a lot more disciplined, a lot more um yeah, a lot more disciplined in maybe maybe how you take care of yourself, or some of you may be going to the gym consistently, maybe skincare more consistently. There's something that you're doing a lot more consistently. You're having a lot more discipline with it, and people are noticing that about you. So again, if you have been like going to the gym, they definitely see that you have some body changes, um, especially with this Aries energy here. I'm also picking up people may feel that you seem to be getting more rest. Is significant for somebody here. Even if you may not feel like you're getting enough rest, and you still feel a little bit tired, people may seem or sense a shift in your energy levels, like your physical energy. There's like a little extra pep to your step lately. And again, it's not necessarily for some of you, you haven't this hasn't even manifested for you yet, but it's more so of like you can feel it coming on. You can feel this shift, you can feel the change. But again, even though it's not for some of you, it's not tangible for you yet, you're still um going about life as if it has already happened, like it is already done, which I mean it is. It's already done for you. Anything else on this? Some people may be kind of viewing you right now as a little. Some people may say that you think that you're better than other people, or you feel, or you may be coming off as a little like cocky or arrogant, or you got your nose is in the air. But again, it's not that. It's more so of, again, you've been gaining a lot more confidence. You've been coming back into your own power and really recognizing your own strength. Um, a lot of you've been calling back your power, and that's just been, when you're calling back your power, it has to go through a period of alchemization to where it's kind of has to, what's the word I'm looking for, um, integrate back into your energy, because it's been other places. So spiritually or energetically speaking, it has to take a little period of alchemizing, cleansing, and getting back into alignment with your energy. And that takes a while. When we're calling back our power, that definitely takes a little minute. Um, so you may have been, again, like that's part of the change that people's been noticing. Like you've been in this period of rejuvenation, rest, and calling back your power, and for a period of time you have been going through a lot of those changes of having to get back, what's the word, acclimated to the energy and the power that you have lost over time. So you may have been going through a period of, having little issues with your mental health, or um, I'm hearing bipolar for some of you here, anxiety, depression. A lot of that again was you getting back out. Shit, I can't talk. Getting back um, acclimated to your own power. Um, and the gossip on that is that you have successfully integrated it and gotten back acclimated to it, and now you are showing it. It is very apparent in the way that you are like going about life right now. So you got the hanged one here. Ooh, and then the sun at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a lot of people feel like you have reached this level of enlightenment. Like there's something that you know that others don't know. And again, that's the energy of like moving in silence. But it's not necessarily that you know something that others don't know. It's just more so of you have, again, like done a lot of introspection. You've done a lot of inner work. And a lot of that inner work is now showing on the outside. Um, yeah, it's showing, like other people are seeing your inner work. It's no longer just you doing the inner work on the inside. It's now um, becoming a outward manifestation. Um, your day to day, your current day to day now is an outward manifestation of all of that, dark night of the soul and all that, you know, inner work and shadow work and all that, healing shit that a lot of us have had to go through. Again, you're starting to show it. People see how enlightened you are now. And for a lot of you, you may be like glowing right now. Like your skin may be glowing, your face may be glowing. Some people may even, how like when people have sex after a long time of not having it, people may at first be like, oh, they're cranky or they're this and that, so they need to get some, so that may be a little bit of gossip because you may be glowing right now. People may be assuming that, oh, group number one, they must be having sex, or they must be getting some D or P or whatever. um so that may be a little bit of gossip about you also. um People may assume that you are being a little promiscuous just because you are glowing, just because you're looking good, you're feeling good. People may assume that you may be out here having a little bit of adult fun, which, I mean, even if that was true, so the fuck what? No judgment over here, but take what resonates there. People also see the Nine of Pentacles, something about singlehood. If you are single, people are saying that it looks good on you, and you're taking full advantage of singlehood, and all the perks that come along with being single. A lot of people, don't see it as a blessing, but being single and, yeah, being single is a blessing. Nothing wrong with it. Being in a relationship is a blessing also, but being single has its perks. Anything else? Nada. Okay. So, um, wow. Sorry, I just saw the sun, and then you got strength back underneath. King of Swords back underneath. Seven of Swords back underneath. Nine of Cups underneath. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. All right, group number one. I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, group number two. For those of y'all who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what is the current gossip on you right now. What is the gossip on group number two? What's the gossip? What's the tea? What are people talking about right now? I'm hearing that song. What is it? Is it Beyonce or Destiny's Child? Where she's like, I'm doing so. I'm doing so. I'm doing so good. So a lot of people are seeing um something about a change in your attitude or change in your mood, group number two. Um, it seems like you may have gone through at the bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Wands. So you may have been in recently this feels kind of recent, maybe the past couple of months, have been going through a bit of conflict, whether it's external conflict or internal conflict. This kind of feels like an external situation. Maybe something happened around you, maybe something regarding another person or maybe a group of people. Um, yeah, this it feels like an external situation that happened. And it may have had you a little down for the count for a while, group number two. Um, I don't know if this was maybe like a love situation, situationship, or maybe a situation with your friends or family. But something may have happened to where, it kind of threw you through a loop, or it may have had you feeling a little bit down, maybe a little betrayed. Um, Maybe you experienced some sort of ending in your life. And again, it felt like it had you down for a while. Um, but the gossip about you now is that you've gotten your power back. You have gotten, and this seems to be maybe a common theme in all the groups because group number one said had a message about taking your power back. Um, and I'm kind of feeling something similar for you. Group number two is like you've risen above some sort of problem, some sort of situationship, whatever that may look like for you. Because I remember seeing, yeah, Six of Wands underneath this Five of Wands. So you have risen above some sort of issue, some sort of conflict. And a lot of people are noticing that now. A lot of people are seeing, like, oh, wow, group number two, they seem to be really doing really good for themselves now. If this is not maybe the past couple of months, it's maybe have been something from the past couple of years. But again, like people are talking about how well you're doing now. It seems like you have like come back into yourself, or you're just doing a lot better than what you were um, when things went down. So let's get some more cards on this. Some of you, this could have been a breakup. For somebody here, this could have been a loss of a job or a car or a home. Um, Shit, maybe even an item. I don't know if something may have broke, or but I am picking up an energy of like a loss or betrayal or a setback of some sort. Okay, so what's the gossip? Yeah, for something, a lot of you, this could have had to do something with like your family or your friend group, co-workers for some of you here also. Six of Swords, so you're moving into calmer waters. So a lot of people are saying that group number two is um, entering into a more peaceful time in their lives. They are releasing things that no longer serve them, releasing things, people, situations, mindsets, um, behaviors, habits that no longer serve them on this journey, this path of peace. Um, you're releasing conflict. So a lot of people are saying that you have been releasing a lot of things that are just not in alignment with you. The moon. Yeah, a lot of people are noticing like you've done a lot of internal shifts, but more specifically, this feels more of mental shifts. I'm drawn to the moon and how the moon talks about like the subconscious mind. So your conscious is more so about your, what you're perceiving, like right here, right now, you're perceiving me doing this reading. But your subconscious mind rules your actions and your reactions. So, um, you may be perceiving me doing this reading right now, but maybe, based off of your subconscious thinking, um, you know, you may like the reading. Or if you've had bad experiences with tarot readers in the past, you may be a little bit more cautious of the reading. You may not even like the reading at all. So it's your actions and your reactions based off of your past experiences, um, or even traumas. So I definitely feel like for you, group number two, you've been doing a lot of um, kind of reprogramming of your subconscious mind. Some of you may have been working with like subliminal, some of you may have been going to therapy, some of you may have been getting counseling, something of that sort, to where you've been like changing how you look at things or how you view certain things from your past. Um, and because of that inner mental work that you've been doing is starting to show on the outside. And again, like people are noticing that. People are noticing how like differently you are kind of moving about, how differently you're thinking about stuff. Um, I'm hearing possessed. So some people may think that you're possessed or feel like, you know, how like when certain celebrities, because I'm also seeing like Jim Carrey, um, and how recently people have been saying that like he may have gotten, taken by the MK Ultra people, or, you know, um, kind of brainwashed like the other celebrities are because of how he's, presenting himself as of recently. Um, I'm not truly convinced of that. A lot of people just get older, what their goofy, funny, and personalities were when they were younger doesn't always match up to who they are, as an elderly person or somebody of older age. Some people change and grow. Some people mature. Um, so again, I'm not truly convinced on that, but that's kind of the energy I'm picking up. Like something's been really different about your mood. Something's been different about your mindset, how you kind of going about life. Not in a negative way. I feel like for you, you've been feeling really good lately. Things have been going pretty well for you. But again, like people are just suspicious of that. They're not sure what you've done, how you've done it. Some people may even something about guilt or guilty. Um, I don't know. That could be significant for somebody here. Maybe some people have been feeling guilty for some of the things that they've done to you or said about you. Um, but yeah, the biggest gossip is there has been a really big mental shift for you in your life. It's really great energy. You've been actively doing the inner work. Two of Wands. So another piece of gossip is that people are seeing that you have been putting in some sort of action towards something. You may Two of Wands can also talk about planning. So some people feel like, especially paired up with this moon, they may feel like you are planning something that they don't know about. For maybe one or two of you, very, very specific message of um, you may have somebody around you who feels like more of a loved one, like somebody who truly actually does, love you and that, has your best interest at heart. Somebody may feel that you are about to take yourself out. I should have done a trigger warning on that. Um, but yeah, that's not for everybody. Maybe one or two of you, because sometimes this type of shift or behavior can be taken as signs of, somebody getting ready to, you know, take themselves out this planet. Um, but take what resonates there. That's not for everybody, and I definitely don't feel like it's actually true. Again, I feel like they view this or they think this about you because of how, like, you've made a 180 with your life. Again, somebody's just not convinced um, at this as you are making this shift here, this mental shift. So take what resonates there. That's not for everybody. I feel like that's literally just for maybe one or two of you here. But yeah, I definitely feel like people see you as making plans, secret plans. They may view you as being very secretive right now, a little mysterious. Um, Yeah, very mysterious right now. People don't know what you got planned, what you got going on, what moves you're about to make, or moves that you are currently making. People want to know your business so bad, group number two. But I say let them keep wondering, let them keep thinking, let them keep assuming, because that's all they're doing right now is assuming stuff and then spreading those assumptions as if they got actual facts when they don't. They just got an opinion and they're just making assumptions. So sucks for them, huh? Um, but this is really positive energy for you. You got, a lot coming your way. You got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck and Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Y'all have a significant soul connection coming in, and people are sensing that. People are sensing that you are making room for someone new to enter into your life. Specifically, again, this soul connection that's about to enter into your life. Um, whether it's romantic, platonic, business, a great friendship here. But people are sensing you having or attracting this strong soul connection that is really going to truly elevate your life in such an amazing way. Yeah, people are picking this up about you. Again, and this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic for some of you. This could be, romantic. It could be, platonic, more of a friendship coming in. For somebody here, this could be a business partnership because I did see the Three of Pentacles here. Take what resonates there. It can be multiple soul connections because I am picking up multiple people coming in into your energy field here. I'm seeing like a comet or an asteroid like breaking through Earth's barrier. So something is already currently orbiting your energy right now. Um, and it's almost like you're about to be taken by surprise about something or even someone. I don't want to be too predictive. So, group number two, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. All right. Group number three, for those of y'all who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. Um, we're going to be getting some messages on what is the current gossip about you right now. So this is for group number three, Spirit Team. What is the current gossip on them? What's the tea? Kind of a side message for somebody here. If you have been doing some sort of spell work, it has been working. I don't know. Somebody spirit guide wanted me to say that. Not sure who that's for. Yeah, if you've been doing any type of like manifestation type of workings or even visualizations, um, it seems like it's working very well. All right, what's the gossip for group number 3? Interesting. Okay. Group number 3, you got the Page of Cups, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. And then at the bottom of the deck, you got the Five of Wands, and then a tower underneath that. Um, then the Eight of Pentacles. So, group number 3, y'all have a shift or a change happening in y'all's career. Um, if not already, but really, really soon. Again, some sort of shift happening in your career, which a domino effect of that is going to positively impact your finances. But the biggest thing here is that there seems to be, um, for some of you, you're getting a new opportunity in your career. Um, this could be, a new job, maybe a promotion where you are, a raise where you are. Take what resonates. For some of you, you may be expecting one thing and get something completely different. Some of you may be expecting a promotion at your job, but then you end up getting an entirely new job as a whole. Because again, we do got this tower energy here, so there seems to be an unexpected shift and change happening regarding your career. But another big thing that I'm picking up, the biggest gossip, is that there may be some people around who either know about this or may just be kind of sensing it and picking it up. And yeah, I got some people mad. Like, you got some people really upset that you got some good things coming towards you in your career. I feel like a lot of these people are upset because they doubted you. They may have talked shit about you. They may have, made fun of you, or just kind of talked down on you, spoken very negatively about your career and your finances. Um, but they're about to eat their words, and they know that they're about to eat their words. And that's what's pissing them off right now, is that they have done all this shit talking behind your back, because that's the gossip. They've done a lot of this shit talking behind your back, and for some of you, even to your face. Some of these people are bold. um but all this shit talking just for you to get the thing that they said that you were not going to receive. um so kudos to you, group number 3. um yeah, I love that energy. So y'all are receiving an opportunity here, something that you weren't really expecting or planning on. um it may cause, because you, again, this tower energy is going to impact everybody, but it may cause a little bit of shakeup in your life, but a very positive one. There may be something that you may have to change, rearrange. There could be a change in your schedule, or maybe a change in your shift. Maybe you're used to working at one time of the day and you're being, called to work at a different time. um maybe you're moving locations. You do got the Six of Swords, so maybe some of you may be relocating, or you may just be going to a different location or a different department. But there's something that is going to be changed, or something's shifting. it feels more like physically here, um, that you weren't really expecting. It's going to be a positive change, but it's just going to be like a, okay, this, I'm on a new schedule now, or I have different hours. So now I have to, get used to that. Or maybe I'm used to working a day shift and now I'm being asked to work evening shift or an overnight shift. Again, take what resonates there. Um, but there seems to be some sort of change or shift happening, that to where you may have to take on a little bit more, responsibility. You may have a couple more priorities added to your list, but it's what you've manifested. Is what you've asked for. It's what you've been praying for the universe for. Um, what is it? With great power comes great responsibility. So y'all are stepping up here, group number three. Y'all are leveling up. You're stepping up to a new level, to a higher level. And again, it's this change or shift that's happening in your career is going to come with, again, more responsibility, um, maybe different responsibilities. You may have to prioritize certain things. You may have to, get a little bit better at, becoming more organized, um, or having to manage multiple things at one time. Something about project management could be significant for somebody here. Um, but something about this feels like you have to like manage or oversee multiple things at one time. Um, yeah, take what resonates there. But again, this feels like a very positive shift for you. This feels like it's acting as a conduit towards where you're meant to be. This isn't like your final boss. This feels like a step up into the final boss, if that makes sense. Video game lingo wise. Um, so again, this isn't like one all be all. This feels more of like a temporary shift. Um, it's like you're getting on a sailboat, and this opportunity is sailing you into calmer waters. It's not that this opportunity is going to be chaotic or hectic or anything. It's not that at all. Again, it just feels more of like this is just another step up versus like you've reached the end. I don't know how to explain it a little bit more, but hope that makes sense. Something about this opportunity, I feel like, is going to, you'll have to be a little bit more creative or strategic here, or you'll be able to use your creativity a lot more. Now, how did I steer this? How did Spirit steer this reading to this more predictive energy? So, what's the gossip though, Spirit? What's the gossip? The gossip is that this opportunity, um, may have been blocked for you, maybe due to external circumstances here. But the gossip now is that that blockage has been removed. For somebody here, if this is something to have to do with your current job, you may have had like a boss leave or some like a coworker or somebody else like leave, maybe quit or got fired. That could be a sign for you that that person, was part of that blockage and now they're being removed. But there's something significant about somebody, around you being like terminated, fired, or they're putting in their notice. Um, that could be a sign or synchronicity for you to kind of let you know, like, okay, that, mm, um, it's a possibility that this person was a part of this blockage, or maybe even part of like some gossip that may have been a part of blocking you from, excelling or moving forward. That's very significant for somebody here. but there seems to be a lot of big shifts, a lot of big changes. Part of this gossip also is that you deserve this position or you deserve this level up in your career due to some sort of like skill or talent you have. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of skill or talent that you have that a lot of people have been noticing about you lately. There's something you're very, very good at, group number three. Like you're very talented at this thing. Um, and that's the gossip. Like people are noticing that about you. People honestly have noticed this about you for a long time. But again, there was something external blocking this or blocking, something from moving forward for you. But again, now that something's been removed, it's been removed out of your path. For some of you, you may have done like a road opener, blockbuster, maybe even an uncrossing. Um, and that was very successful. Just putting that out there for you. But if not, you don't always have to do spell work. A lot of it's the spell is you and your energy. It doesn't always have to be, a candle or using herbs or oils and stuff like that. You can do a spell by just sheer willpower, just using your mind and your mindset. And a lot of that starts with you making those shifts internally first, and then it starts to shift externally. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an external spell that you've done. It could have just been a internal spell, more of you moving energy inwardly. Um, but yeah, this it feels like something you do really, really good that has gotten you noticed, um, and put up top for this opportunity or this promotion or new job. For somebody here, this could be an entirely different career as a whole. You may expect it to go down one path, and you may be about to kind of catapult it into an entirely different field or entirely different career than what you currently do right now or what you planned on doing. But for many of you, this feels like something creative. A lot of people notice how creative you are. A lot of people notice a lot of things about you, group number three. A lot of things that you think that is hidden or people don't really take into account or people don't really peep about you. A lot of people notice things about you. Um, while some people may notice negative things, a lot of people notice a lot of very positive stuff about you that you don't always take into account for yourself. You may kind of play yourself small in ways, but you're about to be put into a position to where you're no longer able to play small. Is either go big or go home. Anything else on this spirit team? I don't think so. Group number three, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out.